This episode of Southeast Iowa Today is brought to you by Griner Auto Body of Washington, Iowa, using state-of-the-art techniques and decades of experience to get your car back on the road after an accident. Car Doctor of Washington, Iowa. No matter who Frankensteined it, they can fix it, clean it, and customize it. McDonald Boneyard of Keota, Iowa, for all your farm equipment and auto recycling needs. For great food, it's your choice. Your Choice Family Restaurant of Wayland, Iowa. Open Tuesday through Sunday. Come to our cruise-ins this summer on the second Tuesday of the month, June through September. Girling Repair of Winfield, Iowa. If your mower is dead, call Fred, your Husqvarna, Aaron's, and Gravely dealer. Fred also fixes and sells snowblowers. B&B Propane and the family of jet stops. CW Tree Trimming, LLC. We're into your trees, not your wallet. Serving all of Henry County and the surrounding area. We offer a senior citizen and veteran discount. Dutch Market and Coffee Talk of Washington, Iowa. Dutch Market can handle all of your grocery needs, and they even have a conference room that you can use for free. Coffee Talk's drive-thru is open and ready to serve you coffee, energy drinks, sandwiches, baked goods, and ice cream. They all present you the award-winning Southeast Iowa Today. Here's the author of Christie's Journey, The Beat Goes On, and your host, John Bain.
Thank you, announcer Cody Roy of NewEnglandDukes.com for your golden pipes and wonderful introduction. I am in Wayland, Iowa. It's Wednesday, June 4th, 2025, and Little Me and Company is celebrating their first year in business, and I'm going to take you inside, and we're going to visit with the director, Naomi Thomas. Naomi, thank you for being on the podcast today.
Yeah, thanks for coming.
Oh, you're quite welcome. Congratulations as well. Little Me and Company, 1 year old now, 1 year in business. And tonight, June 4th, is your open house.
Yeah, it's exciting to be here.
And how long have you been involved?
So I started February of 2024.
Okay, so a little over a year.
Yeah.
So what do you think so far?
It has been a very long journey, but an exciting journey for sure.
What made it long?
I think just the process of opening, that was very stressful, but it's exciting to be where we're at now.
Mm-hmm. That does make sense. And where you're at now, how you are a thriving daycare facility in Wayland, Iowa.
Yeah, so we have 33 kids as of right now, and we're at a capacity of 50.
Wow.
So we can have up to 50 kids.
Well, 33 that's a pretty good start.
Yeah, it is.
So are the kids, are their families from Wayland proper, or the surrounding areas? How? I mean, I don't want their addresses.
Right. Yeah, so we have families from Wayland, Winfield, Mount Pleasant. So we're Olds, Crawfordsville. So yeah, surrounding areas for sure.
You're definitely bringing a service to the area that is definitely had been needed for a long time.
Absolutely, yeah.
Favorite part of your job?
Oh gosh, I think it changes every day. Seeing the growth of some kids that started with us in the beginning, we had them when they were 1 and now they're like 2. Mm-hmm. So just seeing that growth, or just getting through the day is a big thing for me, and because it changes every day.
I bet it does, and that probably adds to the excitement and the fun. I mean, you just never know what's going to come up next.
Yeah.
So that keeps you on your toes. Youngest age group that the daycare facility can have, and up to the oldest.
Mm-hmm. So we can take kids up to 6 weeks old to 10 years old.
Oh wow. So do you have really young ones like that right now?
We do.
Okay, yeah. That is neat. When the kids, do they seem like, are they happy to come here in the morning?
Oh, yes. Yeah.
And then are they really ready to go home at the end of the day? Or?
Some are, but some are like, I still kind of want to stay here.
Well, that's a good thing. I bet that makes the parents feel good too.
Yeah. Yep.
It probably is a double-edged sword, because if they don't want to go home, then mom or dad's like, But then they also know, hey, they're having a great time while they're here.
Yep.
Now, for the older kids, so let's say kids go to school. They might come here in the morning before the parents go to work and then come here after school. Does that kind of situation take place?
Yep.
So how do the kids get back and forth? Is that something, a service the daycare provides, or does the school provide?
So we were kind of lucky enough that we have the bus stop right in front of City Hall and the park right over there, and that's where bus pickup and drop off is. So we were able to walk our kids over there to get them on the bus.
That is very fortunate.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. It's been a long time since I had kids that were this age, and my daycare was mom. I never had, but then mom was daycare for a bunch of other kids. She actually did daycare out of the house. It's a lot different from when this old guy was that age, as far as what expectations are for a daycare facility and the services you provide. Can you kind of share some of that?
Yeah. So we kind of provide a whole bunch of things, right? So we, in our infant room, it may look different than our 1-year-old room. The 1-year-old room is learning sign language to, doing new art projects, and just learning, new things like walking and crawling and all of that fun things, right? So then we step up to the 2-year-olds and we're learning potty training and, just kind of growing with the developments of each child and their age groups.
Well, one of the things you said about the 1-year-olds learning sign language, that really intrigues me because oops, I bumped my camera. I am a cochlear implant person. I have cochlear implant because I have deafness in my right ear, but I don't know sign language, and it's amazing what has taught, or what are the reasons, besides an obvious reason of just learning it, that you would teach 1-year-old sign language?
Well, their communication isn't there, and so they learn to do the thank you or the the you're welcome, or things like that, easier than just the words right itself.
Gotcha.
So it's just easier to do that, like that hand gesture than the words.
And let's face it, young minds learn so much easier. And I think one of the reasons they learn so much easier is they don't think about what they're being told. Right. They're kind of like a Nike slogan. They just do it. Was that true, do you think?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. So during the summertime, kids aren't in school, but their parents still have to work. What do the older kids do during the days?
So we have kind of created more of like a summer camp look for our school age kids, because what 10-year-old wants to come to daycare? And
Great
so
point.
our on-site is the teacher of that room, and she's kind of just developed that more summer camp feel for those kids.
Well, that is really neat. How many folks do you have on staff?
We have 7 staff members.
7 staff members, and I think you said 33 kids at present, and could grow up to 50 kids.
Yep.
If someone was just learning about little, I got to say this right, little company, little me and company. I'll get it right. Okay. Little me and company. If they're learning about it for the first time and they're in this area, how would they get a hold of you? Or is it a phone number? Should they do email? Should they just stop by? What's the best thing to do?
Yeah, so they can stop by. We have a phone, an office phone. We have an email, and we also have a Facebook.
What is your email address? Do you know that?
Yep, it's littlemeandcompany.staff@gmail.com.
Okay, well, right now that is up on the screen for everybody to see it. And for the folks that are just listening, I'm going to warn them or alert them, get your pencil, and can you tell that one more time?
Yep, littlemeandcompany.staff@gmail.com.
Very good. And do you have the phone number memorized?
I do.
You want to go ahead and give that too? We'll put that on the screen.
Yep, it's 319-256-0903.
Awesome. Well, I wish you, Naomi, and Little Me and Company years and years of success. And I can't wait. Maybe someday I'll come back here and I'll interview you when one of your first little ones here is graduating from an older older level, like,
Yeah.
junior high or high school, but hopefully way before then. Maybe even my grandson just graduated from kindergarten, so I got to go to his graduation last week. He's down in Texas. But anyway, that's exciting stuff that I'm sure that you and the other staff will be looking forward to. Is there anything I should have asked you that I'm just not smart enough to know to ask?
I think just one thing to kind of just add, that next year we are adding a 3-year-old preschool program. Yeah,
Wow.
so we're excited about that, to see kind of the progress, and kind of just seeing the new things that we can add to here and help the community.
Yeah, now, when you say next year, do you mean actually this coming fall?
Yep.
Okay, so the 25-26 school year.
Correct.
So that's actually, for us folks on the outside, that's this year. Well, Naomi, it's a pleasure meeting you. I really thank you for being on the podcast today, and I'll put the Facebook logo up on the screen. I'm doing it right now as I'm talking, so folks will know how to find you on Facebook. And once again, good luck to you, and congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you, Naomi, for being on the podcast. Thank you for watching. And I want to thank my sponsors, Griner Auto Body, Car Doctor, McDonald Boneyard, Your Choice Family Restaurant, Girling Repair, B&B Propane and the family of Jet Stops, CW Tree Trimming, LLC, Dutch Market, and Coffee Talk. I'm your host, John Bain. Stay friendly, Southeast Iowa.